Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Dyson Sphere program. I'm Calmputer, and today I think I'm gonna have to make more steel production. Because I'm going to need it, not here, but here, to create foundations, and I'm gonna need a lot of those. Because I want to get rid of all of this water, not all of it on the entire planet, because you do kind of need water later on, but also you can use it to hide, let's say, inconveniently placed resource nodes. And since I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to dismantle this entire thing someday in a far, far future, I might as well get rid of these nodes here for a moment and use this space fully to just make the things I need. And I've also gotten rid of all of the wind turbines, but in exchange for that, I went a little nuts with the solar panels. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably am producing... Yeah, this was about 70, not too long ago. Also, actually, what point do they stop working? Come on, let me click it. There we go. Intensity 32, and you guys are at... What the... Why can't I click you? There, 94. 32, 94. Maybe it is a good idea to, like, put solar panels along the equator after all. Because, yeah, the day-night line is right there. But actually, I'm not entirely sure what to call this line. It would seem odd to call it a date line. But, oh well. Yeah, so got rid of the wind turbines. I still have enough power for everything, so that's all good. And yeah, let's just... Wait, what do you need? You need... Oh, let's unpause that and just make sure we have everything. Very good. And then also finally queue that up. What's you? Ah, yes, oil. Yes, very much going to need that, because then I can make the red cubes that require energetic graphite and... Hold on for a moment. Yeah, just from the icon there, one proton, one electron, I'm gonna say hydrogen. So, yes. And that's gonna be done in a moment. I mean, I could just leave this here. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, I'm gonna need a lot of those. So let's just build a little bit. Inventory capacity. Capacity. You have obtained more inventory. How much more? Oh, an entire line. Very good. And one of you, roughly... Oh, I don't actually need anything other than just iron. So if I do that, and... something along the lines of this. There. That should be enough. Followed by up around here. And... you know what? I actually forgot what the building there was. Smelting. Yes. Let's go there, 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 and there. Can I fit one more there? No. And I probably then can also not fit that one. Temporary solution. And now that we have these, also I changed this up slightly. removed one of the ones making like Mark II sorters and just replaced it with the storage, so that if this ever gets full, which is gonna happen pretty much soon. Oh, hello. You can now extract crude oil resources. In addition to using its energy, you can also refine it into various chemical products. Very nice, and that is an oil refinery. Yeah, yes, I do need steel to create these as well, so gonna need a lot of steel. Anyway, so this is basically a buffer that means that when I take out like 10 stacks of these, this will actually get some more in the interim before these starts making enough. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. It's always good to have a buffer. I'm gonna leave this little bit here because I'm going to make 5 later on. And followed by you. And power. Always with the power. Oh, right, you're not making anything yet. That would explain that. And we're back at dragon. Yes, there. And I'm gonna take all of those and put them in there. Actually, you know, there is something I wanted to highlight. Let's find, yes. Here, if I hold control and press this, that happens, which is not always what you want to happen. Also, sorter mark 1, sorter mark 2. Let's move those there later. But if you close the inventory and press control, then you just kind of pick them up. They're not in your inventory, you're holding them in your hands. And you can go, I can put them in here if I wanted. I don't really do that, but I could easily go and click on this and just put them there. So that's a little, just make sure your own inventory isn't open while you do that. But yeah. And oh, manual research. What's going on here? You only need 4. Well, there we go. There. Now it looks a little bit better. And it's almost done too. That's good, that's good. And with that I also... Yes, stone and steel. So I'm finally going to use stone, huh? Something like that. Yes. Something along those lines. There, I think. Oh, hello. You have unlocked Foundation. This can flatten the surface of a planet by either leveling mountains or filling in an ocean. If used to raise the land, it will consume soil piles, but if used to lower the land, it will give you soil piles. And I can explain that a little bit over here. I don't actually... Give me a moment. There, and... Ah, there. Fine. So we have now 6 of these, and it's rising. So if I put it here, you can see the lines are...
Foundation.
Right, you done? Very good. You see how the lines are kind of crooked around here? Well, we can flatten that by doing that. Now, this looks kind of weird like that, so we can just... No decorations. Boom, boom. And that looks a little bit better. I think, at any rate. Unless you want your entire planet to look like Cybertron or Coruscant. Which I think at some point we actually kind of do. Now, one little complication with this is that you have this soil pile here. I'm not going to try saying that many times in a row fast. 192k, and if I want to fill in this little puddle here, I can. And you see, minus 334 soil. So just those 4 also fills in the ones around. And you don't get all that much from like 225 for that. So you will probably end up running out of this a lot, especially if you want to fill in all of the oceans. And once you've filled in like a little water source, you can't get it back. Unlike if I did this. Ah, yes.
Insufficient required items.
Very nice, thank you. Oh, more stone. Always with the stone. No. You. Right, also, once you've placed a foundation, there's no way to get it back. It will always stay there. Now, let's get rid of you for the moment. Lack of item. It just disappears so fast. And that means we can move you and actually also put in that 5th one that I wanted. There, I think. Done and done. Let's see, I have some of these around here, I think. A lot of them, in fact. And I need a little bit more of these. There we go. Right, so... yeah, let's automate ourselves some foundations. I'm gonna need it to flatten the top. You know what? Wait, hold on. Almost right at it. And how is power doing? 56. Not optimal, but functional. And what are... you need an assembler. Right. Four we'll have to do. Followed by the steel itself. Which I'm just gonna be a little bit... wow. On there. That's nice of it. Yeah, let's get it up a little bit to around here. Wait, do I actually want to do that? I genuinely don't. I really kind of don't. Because I might have to elevate this line instead, and that would just be bad for everyone involved, especially me. This will have to do. Let's see if that works. It did, okay. Now then, yes, yes. Yes, everything that's going in is... yes. Like that. Right. Why so slow? Oh, yes, yes, that's very true. You don't actually need that. So let's get rid of you and then there. Do I want it to do it like that? Well, I keep getting back to the iron being very lackluster. It keeps being the problem, doesn't it? But this looks good. That looks better. And it's not the actual ore that's the problem. And like this last one, almost doesn't get any at all. Oh. So what I want to do is, and I might not be doing it this episode, is basically make another smelting facility over here that then sends, or actually, a smelting facility with 8 just doing ingots, or as I used to call them, plates. Yeah, that could work. So it sends just the ingots over here and fill this belt. Alternatively, these ones supply this belt right there, and that node over there supplies only this belt. Except, let's see how much you're actually utilizing. Yeah, no, that might actually be a good thing. How many have you created so far? A respectable amount. Especially since you have quite a backlog of steel to go through. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I did get oil, did I not? Plasma refining, yes. Also, let's just get that out of the way while I build my refining. Let's see, this takes... yeah, no. That has a slightly... What color is that? Brown? No. Light brown. Eh. Anyway, let's go find some better oil than the one that was here. Oh, wait. There's a much easier way of doing this. Hello. You have unlocked the energy matrix. One of the 5 source codes. Okay, so just a little bit of a hyphen there. To keep the center brain stimulating. And the key to activate more technologies. Right, yes, we have some oil over here. And coal. Let's see if we can find something a little bit better located. Ah, there, that's the perfect place, I think. How do I make a waypoint there, though? Where am I? I should be lighting up the map like a beacon. But I'm not. Anyway, it's southeast, I guess. Oh, there I am. And I've been flying that whole time. Probably should fill up a little bit then. As a principal thing. So I can get back. This way? Ah, very good. There you are. Let's turn you off now. I expected there to be more land to play around with, but I can fix that now. And oil refinery, no. Gathering, oil extractor, water pump. Oh, right. Usually when you research something, you get a built one. Yes, of course. Give me a moment. And there we go. That actually took a lot longer than I intended. But basically, all of the buffers when it came to steel were just kind of empty. But that's, fixed now temporarily. No, not there still. Well, we should probably get some water, just in case. But not here. Oil extractor. Probably pointing that way. And that way, maybe? Also, we don't have power over here. Interesting that the building itself can obscure the warning sign. Anyway, let's see. Oh, actually, I can get... No, because I stored them all. Never mind. First thing first. Well, when we have these, it's a very small little square, isn't it? You can actually make it even smaller. And you can also make it a lot bigger. A lot bigger. But generally, making them this big is actually a waste of the foundations. Because you can get the same effect by just doing something like this. As you could by just filling the entire thing. However, it usually takes a lot of just clicking and it's kind of tedious, so better to automate everything and then go with at least this size. Except I've already used up 200, so oops. Not really sure where I'm going with this here, though. Probably should do something like this as well. You can also hold it down and drag. Let's get rid of this forest now. And there we go. Right, what am I actually doing here? I am refining things. Let's go something along the lines of this. Except you have an output as well, so let's see if...
This facility will produce multiple products. To divide them, you need to set a filter on the sorter. You can use Tab or the arrow keys on the right side of the keyboard to quickly set the filter when building the sorter.
Thank you. Actually, that's a really good tip, though. With the tab. I'll show it in a second. I think this way I can put some refineries here as well. Maybe. But yes, if I fill in these now, and then take a sorter, let's take a Mark II, and this is the inlet though, so let's go like that, and actually move you slightly later on. Now, you take the belt out, and then you wait. Thank you. Here, see this, I can't move the mouse, but see the little, like it says filter, output 3 trips per second, and then filter, and you can press tab to choose which one you want to get out of it. Even if I haven't selected what the refinery is actually making, I can already see what kind of outputs it has. So we have hydrogen, we have some kind of refined oil, I'm guessing, and energetic graphite. Which is also, wait, can we? You can use the key, the left, right, and up and down keys as well. So if you have a building that creates 10 or 11 things, yeah, that's all good. Yeah, sure. And then everything else is... Is this how I want to do this? Not entirely sure right now. Because the thing I'm going to make is this, and it creates... Oh, I should reverse these. Because it doesn't make as many hydrogens as it does refined oil. Okay. And then turn this back into hydrogen. Yes. And now let's clean it up just a little bit. Right. Basically just need power. However, let's continue. Oh. I could double up. Except it will be very cramped. And I'm gonna have the opposite problem on this one, because the closest one is going to have hydrogen, and the furthest one is going to have refined oil. So let's not do... Actually, we can do it like that, too. Basically... No. Doesn't look great. Right, there we go. I think this is the design I'm going for. There are probably better ways of doing this, and I will find them eventually. Or just think of them. There we go, and you're all working. Let's... I do have everything I need, so let's just make 10 in case. And then wire things up properly later, I think. Oh, yes. Oh, you can just send it straight into the next one. Not really sure how that's useful right here. But for the future, noted. Also, still can't see how many oil... Well, 1.36 per second. Stop running. Has stopped running. Did I make enough? I have 10 of them already. So let's just place a few here. Yes, you're making those, and copy, and paste, 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 and paste. Wow, that's not fast. 1.36, 1.22. And we're getting roughly 30 per minute. Insufficient power supply, that would explain that. Oh yeah, because they're all running, right. You know, every once in a while, maybe you should play by the rules, right? No, not there. Can you reach? You can. Good. How are we doing on energy? Decently. Titanium right there. Right. How are we doing now? Good. Let's just remove these again. Start. Yeah. Oh, right. Yes, yes. Probably should do something about these two, huh? This way? So we have hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe, and I have very little of it. 8 megajoules. Wait, what? 6.3, all right. And this one, the primary product of crude oil refining and chemical fuel, can be used to produce various chemical products, and it's 4.4 megajoules. Interesting. Wait, didn't I get some kind of fluid thing? Fluid storage, yeah. Great. How am I supposed to do this, though? Yeah. Followed by just one that's gonna... Why not? Alright, you win. For the moment. And then we have one underneath, I think. Oh, right, yes. Not connected. Let's connect you up. So, wait, are you set? No, you're not. Good. Yeah, the perspective kind of gets wonky every once in a while, doesn't it? Good. So we have that going for us. So now let's burn it all. In here, I think. And R. Actually, Let's check a few things here. Chemical engineering, sulfuric acid. So we can turn normal hydrogen into deuterium. That's nice. X-ray cracking. What's this? Under the catalysis? Anyway, of hydrogen, X-rays can crack the refined oil into more hydrogen and a byproduct energetic. Oh! So you take 2 hydrogen and, and 1 refined oil, and you get 3 hydrogen and energetic graphite. However, it's reversed, because right now I'm getting 1 hydrogen and 2 refined oil. That's curious. That makes it so I should burn the refined oil if I want to utilize this when I eventually get red cubes. Alright. Well, let's start by just burning everything. I think that's best for now because we're not utilizing anything.
Thermal power station.
Indeed.
Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy fuels. If you want it to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
And you must ensure that you don't try to place it in water as well. I think, yeah, here I want to use the little thing I noticed before. Get in there and then through that thing. So, well, might not work forever, but it works for now. Oh, right, you don't have any fuel. No, I wanted you, actually. Then, also, there's an interesting thing here. It has 2 inputs on one side and 3 on the other. Not really sure what that's all about. However, for now, I don't mind. Then, once... Actually, no, this is probably really bad, actually. I can't just leave it like this. Because eventually, the refined fuel is... or oil is going to get backed up. So let's just store it for now. Not that way.
You built a storage tank.
Yes, I did.
It is more suitable for storing fluid than the storage. Each storage tank can only store one single type of fluid and can be built vertically. However, once it has been removed, all the stored fluid will be devastated.
Interesting. Output on, input on. Liquid capacity, what is the liquid capacity of it actually? Fluid capacity is 10,000. So that's gonna take a while. But let's see how... Okay, good. And then you can just place one right next to it. Alright, alright. I can live with this. For the moment. And let's burn some more hydrogen over here. You. Let's see, how much do you actually make? 2.16 megawatts, and I'm therefore up to 105 or 106-ish. But I'm only ever using like 18 or 17. Nice. Nice indeed. Research, nothing really happening there. Yeah, the production is being consumed really quickly though. I do like that you can see basically everything you're making, every single resource. Which does mean I'm consuming 0, I'm making 33 hydrogen, and I'm only consuming 12. However, that's because my power consumption is really low compared to my generation capacity. So once I start getting up to 100 megawatts in power consumption, or demand, consumption, demand, it's both words actually, then these will start burning it faster. So if I build these on the assumption that I'm only burning as much as, I will only ever burn as much as I'm burning right now, then these will be starved eventually. Also, technically speaking, I should probably balance this a little bit better so that I have... well, no, I don't actually know how to calculate all of that. Also, why are you a tier 1 sorter? That's unnecessarily slow. But yeah, I should put like 2 thermal power stations for burning hydrogen for every 4 that... No? No. For every 2 that burns the... Oh, right there. Why can't I hover over this to get a tooltip? Anyway, refined oil. For every 2 that burns that, 1 should burn hydrogen. I think. Except they have different, like, energy. And I don't think they burn as quickly, both of them. Could be wrong about that, though. Gonna have to do some digging to find out. Oh, you don't have power. That could also explain some of the slowness, I suppose. Interesting, another point. 2 does not fill a Mark 1 belt. Anyway, I'm thinking that's gonna be it for today. Yeah. Interesting day, I think. Finally got... Come on, where are you? Well, no, I did not actually get to automating belts. It's a real easy fix, though. It's just that and one of these 2 iron belts. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier. This was taking in 1 steel with a Mark 1 sorter and then putting out 2 with Mark 2 sorters. So when it was full, it was just emptying a lot quicker. And let's remove that. There we go. And these were just eating them up, all of them. So when I came back here to pick up some, steel for the production of my oil extractors, there was no steel for me to pick up at all. So instead, I've gone with this. So, you can just slide this to say how many you actually want. Or how many stacks you want this to fill up to, and I wish Satisfactory would do something like this someday, maybe. It does mean it slurps them all up in the beginning, but you can just set it to 1, so it only takes up like 100 before everything starts going over here again. I think 2 is good, though. You're actually entirely full. Should I? Should I? Should I? No, I should not. Let's just let this fill up. Yeah, let's see how much these... That's not a lot. Also, there. I was expecting there to be more here. Then again, these are starved of iron. So I think next episode, tomorrow, I will have to solve the iron crisis too. And I'm probably gonna have to do it before I get to red cubes. Oh yes, hydrogen, and I could make it right now, but no. I think this video is long enough as it is. Is that my... It is. Interesting that you can see that. Anyway, with all of that said and done, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been Dyson Sphere Program, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.